Well, hey there, fabulous authors. Welcome back. I wanted to jump on today and talk to you about a question that I keep getting, and that is related to Instagram. So people want to know, how often should they be posting on Instagram? And there are a couple of different answers to this. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, but I want to give you a little bit of advice that we have found works pretty well as far as those social media algorithms go. So you know that both Facebook and Instagram have those social media algorithms, and now Twitter has them too. So we have to really work within the structure of those algorithms because they pick what they are showing people based on how valuable they find it. So when Instagram or any of the social media platforms find something more valuable, they show it to more people, which is really awesome if you have a lot of really engaged fans. But if you do not have a lot of engaged fans, that makes it a little bit harder for you. So how can we work within those social media algorithms to get our content seen? Is there a formula? Is there a way to get our content out there more? Well, not necessarily a formula, and it doesn't always work this way, but a really good place to start is by posting about once a day. In fact, I recommend posting on Instagram once per day. Now, I don't always adhere to this because sometimes I have more to say and I have a fairly involved fan base, so I'm okay posting a little bit more. But if you are newer, if your fans do not like, comment, and favorite your posts all the time, that means you're not going to have quite as much engagement. So the algorithms base things on how much engagement you get, how many likes, how many favorites, how many comments, how many shares, and then based on that, it ranks you within their indexing system and then puts your content out there for people to see. So now that we're no longer going in chronological order on Instagram, it is based on that value. So if you put out one picture per day on Instagram and then you talk just about that one picture that day and let your fans find that one picture, they will always comment and like and share and repost things on that particular picture. But if you have 5 pictures that you put out in one day, what are the chances they're going to like all 5 of those? That means that their loyalty is going to be a little bit divided and they will pick maybe 1 or 2 of those 5 things. And they'll give the love to this one and this one, but they'll ignore these. If you only put out one thing per day, that's the one thing that they're going to like, the one thing that they're going to comment on. And that's important because that raises up how valuable you are and gets you out there within the indexing higher than other people. This goes back to how many fans you have and how engaged they are. We've talked about this before, but you do not want a huge number of fans on your Instagram page if they are not engaged with you, because that brings down your ranking. If you have 17% engagement, that's not going to look so good for you. But if you have 230% engagement, that is going to look really good for you. I have less fans, but more engaged people. So my ranking is really a lot higher than people with a ton of fans who only have some people commenting and liking their pictures. So there's a mentor of mine. She has a ton of followers, but her engagement rate is really low because even though a bunch of people follow her, not so many of them are liking and commenting on her post. Now, that doesn't mean she doesn't get a lot of comments. She gets a lot of comments, but in the ranking system, she's not super high because she has a ton of followers, and in relation to that followers, the number of followers she has, her engagement is down lower. I do really well because I have some followers and they're really engaged, but I also have a bunch of outside people coming in to like my posts. So my engagement is super, super high. And that helps me to get my content seen more. So the trick is to get people more engaged. You want your followers commenting, and you want them liking your posts. So if they are commenting to you, you had better be commenting back to them. You need to start a conversation. The more you talk to somebody on your post, the better. So when you post once a day, that gives them one thing to focus on. And when they focus on that one thing, that's going to get all the attention and that's going to raise your standing higher within the ranking system. But if you're posting 5 things, they really don't know where to look. Maybe they'll look here, some will look here, some will look here and here, some will look over here but not here, and that just kind of bogs it down. So the more you post, the harder it is to get that engagement. Posting about once a day is really good. Now, some of you are going to struggle to find something to post about every day. And that's okay. You don't necessarily have to post every day, but I would caution you to post too much per day. So you do not want to post too little and you do not want to post too much. So you should be posting on your Instagram about 3 times a week, I would hope, 3 times to 7 times a week. But I wouldn't necessarily go too far over that. Now, it's okay if every once in a while you've got something extra to say, or something comes up and you want to post about it, or you just kind of have a day where you just want to share something. That's okay. It's not going to affect you too much, but be aware if you have something important to share, that should be your one-a-day focus, because you do not want those other things, the funner things, to take away from the important content-driven thing. So if you are posting about a sale, or if you're posting about something that you did really cool with your book, or you're posting about an award, something that you want to get out there to your fans, you want them to know this information, that should be your sole focus for that day. Save everything else for the next day. Or do it in your Instagram stories, or do it on some other platform. Remember, with these social media algorithms, you are working really, really hard to get involved with those algorithms in a way that's going to be beneficial to you and to your fans. So if you post once a day, and this is great not just for Instagram, but also for Facebook and Twitter. Well, kind of Twitter. Twitter's in that weird, like, trying to figure things out stage, so they're not exactly in with the social media algorithms like Facebook and Instagram are. And remember, Facebook owns Instagram, so those are connected. Social media algorithms are very, very similar. And you want to make sure that you're doing once a day on your Facebook and on your Instagram, because that's really what is going to help you to get that interaction with your fans and build up your engagement rate, and then become more valuable within the indexing system, and then you will be shown to more people, meaning your posts won't get bogged down. Now, if you want more information on this, make sure you are checking out our resource videos, because I have a ton of them about the social media algorithms, about Instagram, about Twitter, about Facebook, and about the content that you should be posting, as well as using live video and using Instagram stories and Snapchat and all of those things. So make sure you check those out. You can find access to those on our website, www.readingtransforms.com. You will also have access to our online courses, our online communities, our resources, our tutorials, our videos, and the amazing projects that we're working on over at Reading Transforms. You can also jump on to community.readingtransforms.com, which is my close Facebook group. I'm in there almost every single day teaching you about these social media algorithms, how to beat those. And if you have been watching our page in the last couple of days, both Facebook and Instagram have exploded with platform updates. You really need to check those out. And I'm also teaching marketing, how to market your books, and then how to brand your author brand. So I would hope that you would join us there. It's really fun. We've got a lot of really great supportive authors. Community.readingtransforms.com. I will approve you as soon as I see you, and we can get started on building up your brand for the new year. I'm so excited. I'm Cam Robinson of Cam Robinson Photography and Reading Transforms, and I will see you guys next time. Stay inspired.